Oh, hey there people, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a bitch of a time getting out of bed today because I didn't get to bed last night till 6 in the morning. Probably saying, why? Well, frig sakes, I had a hell of a time editing my vlog. Yeah, apparently the SD card that I've been using in this camera finally decided it doesn't want to be used anymore. So, I'm using the internal memory now because the SD card couldn't hold a... Oh, wow. Anyway, because the SD card, it couldn't hold any files, or basically what happened was I had a checksum error on the SD card, and it frazzled a couple of video files. So because of that, oh, it's nice outside today though. Wow, it's actually not too bad out. It's nice and cool. But because of that, I had a hell of a time getting. What the hell happened to my mailbox? Interesting. Gonna have to fix that. Right back. I need a new mailbox. This one's dick. But anyway, yeah, my SD card failed big times. So basically last night I completely edited up the vlog in Sony, and then went to hit render, got to about 40% rendered, and then shit the bed. Through, basically it looked like it was working, like completely looked like it was working, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. It wouldn't render anymore, but the time was still counting down, but it wasn't feeding any frames because the video file was dicked. So I ended up having to use Magix to edit up each segment manually, because if I tried to do a full render, well, I couldn't do a full render. I needed the driving scene rendered on its own because I can't do that fast while not talking effect in Magix. Well, I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I'm probably going to have to dick around with that tonight and see if I can do it, because Sony's been giving me a lot of problems. So basically, with all that said and done, I had to basically edit up 3 separate parts of the vlog into 3 separate files, and then bring them into Sony Vegas and combine them and edit up a final one, which was a pain in the ass. It wasn't the computer doing it, because I tried it on multiple computers. Tried it on the XPS 8300, the XPS 9000, the Acer Timeline X, and I even went as crazy as trying it on the new Dell laptop, and all of them crashed the same damn way. So I didn't get to bed till like 6 in the morning. I'm up now, it's 1 in the afternoon. I gotta go to work for 2 today. So frig it people, welcome to my vlog. Now I know I frigged up big times yesterday. I was talking about a camera and all that. Hopefully today I link it properly. Basically, Bruce from head office. Well, you remember Bruce from the video that Pug made, I think last year or the year before, when him and Bam showed up at my house. And it was, we can't find Bam. Bam was missing and all that. And Bruce was there. Well, Bruce started making YouTube videos, and he was originally filming with his iPhone, but then he bought the same camera that Chris Perillo uses, the Sony DCS WX500, I think it is, or I don't know, he's got it on his channel, and it's basically a point and shoot, but unlike the Canon point and shoot that I have, his has a ring on it that'll accept big lenses. So basically you can put like DSLR technology on this thing, and it's pretty damn badass, I do say so myself. It was a nice camera, felt good, and it has a hardware record button, which is rare nowadays on these friggin' point and shoots. They're all going touchscreen. I don't know why, I friggin' hate touchscreen. You know, if it doesn't have a hardware record button, I'm not interested, and that's why I like the ELPH330, because it has the hardware record button. Same with the 130 and the 115. So yeah, that's nice. But they have the 530 out as well, which has a higher everything. It's a lot better, but it's all touchscreen, and I don't want to deal with a touchscreen record button. You know, that's just ridiculous. So his new camera looks pretty badass. I like it. He did an unboxing video, and it was funny because when he uploaded the video, like he shot it all from his iPhone, so he edited it on the iPad with iMovie, and then uploaded it to YouTube's. And we all know what Apple's famous for. That's autocorrect. So his unboxing video became a new vlogging camera unblocking video. Yes, how to unblock your vlogging camera. So I told him, like, dude, unblocking? And he's like, oh, frig, I thought I fixed that. Apparently he fixed it, but the moment he hit submit, the stupid thing autocorrected back to unblocking. So he managed to fix it this time around, and he's good to go now. But yeah, it's a nice friggin' camera, and like you paid a good price for it. You got a good deal for it, and all in all, it's a sweet little camera. It's like right on par with Everyday Vlogger's new camera. Everyday Vlogger bought the what the hell did he buy? Something like the SX1 or the S110 from Canon, and it's like right on par with that thing. So only reason why I was thinking ELPH 330 over any of these like prosumer cameras is because it's cheap right now. I can get it for 187 bucks. But one thing I do recall is how quickly I blew up my 300 ELPH 300 HS. That thing didn't literally last as long as I hoped because, well, let's face it, people, these cameras aren't made to do what I do. They're not made to be used every friggin' day to record videos and put them on YouTubes, you know? They're meant to be used as, oh, look, the kids are in the backyard having a water fight. Let's shoot a 4-minute clip, or let's shoot a 2-second clip, or whatever, and put it up on Facebook so all my friends can watch my kids shoot each other with water guns. Not really intended to be used for, hey, I'm going to wake up in the morning, start my video, and then when I go to bed at night, I'm going to end my video and put it up on YouTube's every freaking day. Putting about 40 minutes of recordings every freaking day. But I got to give the camera credit, it did last a long time. You know, I started using that thing last year in... last year I started using that in August when I bought it, and then I went right up until pretty much the end of the year, and then I bought the TM80, which blew up, and then I got these cameras. Could have been the year before, I can't remember. Time just flies, frig it. But yeah, I just really wanted that camera because it's small, it's put it in a side belt, you know, just freaking give her and be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. That's money I don't feel like spending pretty much, especially when I got a car that needs probably CV joints and ball joints and shit. So anyway, people, I'm gonna carry on with this day. We gotta get moving soon and go to work, for sakes. Also this morning, I'm sitting there, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm on my bed, and I could feel something wet hitting me, and I'm like, what the frick is that? And then right away I clicked in, like my eyes opened up, I thought Oreo was pissing on me. Nope. No, he wasn't pissing on me. The reason why my windows are closed is because it was storming so bad earlier today that the rain was coming in right sideways, hitting the screen, and then splashing over and getting me on the bed. That's how bad the storm was this morning. And the thunder, and the lightning, and... you know, like just blowing everything up. I was like, what the frig? You know? Holy crap. Today's supposed to be a sunny day they were calling for. Tomorrow's supposed to be a sunny day. Tomorrow I definitely need to hit my lawn. That's a given, because Oreo right now is shitting in my driveway because the grass is too tall and he doesn't want to get stems up his arse. So needless to say, I'm not feeling too awesomer than frig today, but that's alright. We got to go to work, and we got to be at work in half an hour. So people, I started late. I guess we're gonna have to head off to work. So let's pitter patter and have at her and get our asses out of here. Anyway people, it's 1:30. I should be heading off to work. I already probably told you guys this. Holy shit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. Just got some whacked out news about the weather in North Bay. Kind of crazy indeed, but let's pack up a quick lunch and head the frig out. So yeah, I knew we had crazy freaking weather this morning when I got out of bed, but I didn't realize it was that crazy, you know, because the wind was coming in my room sideways and splashing me on the bed and stuff. I'd friggin' hop on Facebook there not even 10 minutes ago, and I got like a bunch of my North Bay friends are posting stuff like, hey guys, let me know if that tornado watch is over and things, and holy crap, tornado warning in North Bay, I'm scared shitless. And I'm just like, what the frig are you guys even going on about right now? Like, tornadoes? What? So I just go on the old Weather Network app on my phone, and sure enough, there's a red thing saying tornado warning. North Bay normally doesn't get tornadoes that often. By not that often, I mean hardly ever. It's not a common occurrence around here. It's not something we normally worry about. You know, we get the odd quake every now and then, but they're never big enough to knock over a building. And back in 2006, we got something called a microburst. Not exactly sure what the heck that means. All I know is the winds were blowing like a son of a goof, and they were powerful enough to, you know, pick up a tree, rip it out from the roots, and throw it at a house, which actually happened to my house back in 2006, before I actually acquired the place. Like, it was already signed off and everything, and friggin', you know, your closing date's August 1st, 2006, and done and done. And then, you know, July 14th, I'm at work Friday night, and all of a sudden I'm driving over to the ex-girlfriend's house, And like we're there for a couple seconds, we're just hanging out. And then all of a sudden the winds pick up and shit just you couldn't see out the windows. Like it was, outside the windows was white. That's how thick the wind and shit was. There was stuff blowing around, trees getting thrown around. I was like, holy shit, we're done. We're done. So sure enough, after it was done, the microburst only lasted like maybe 3 minutes. But in that 3 minutes time, it crippled this city for 3 days. So sure enough, we, after that was all said and done, and you know, the warning was like, okay, we shouldn't get any more of this shit anytime today. I'm like, we gotta go. So we ran outside, we jumped inside of my old Ford Focus, and we went driving around. I was all worried because at that time there, I was still living with my parents, waiting to take over my new house. And so we go over to my parents' house, and Dad's tree in the front yard was devastated, and the tree in the backyard, a bunch of limbs broke off and stuff. And I'm like, I just wanted to go over there to make sure that my Trans Am, which I was parking on the side of the road, this car here, didn't have like a tree limb going through it or something, or you know, it was still in one piece. I was worried about my baby. And no, this car was fine. I'm like, well, let's go take a tour by the new house and see what happened. So we go over to the new house, and before I bought the house, there used to be 2 huge Manitoba maples in the front yard. That's right, people, 2 huge ones. Now you'll notice there's none. There's just a dirty old stump in the ground. What happened was the Manitoba maple grabbed the freaking, or the microburst grabbed the Manitoba maple, and because I live on a rock bed, the roots can't really go that deep. So it just kind of grabbed the Manitoba maple, lifted it out of the ground, and threw it at my garage. Yeah, friggin' tree was like embedded in the garage, and I'm like, holy shit. So I went over there and took a look around and stuff. And the old guy Rick, who owned the place before me, he was outside, and he goes, I don't know if I can get this cleaned up before you take over the house. And I'm like, bro, you kind of sort of have to. Like, I'm not taking the house over in this state. You got to get that garage fixed, and you got to get shit done. Like, I'm sorry, man, there's not much I can do. Like, and he's like, well, no, this is as is where is, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I gotta go. So I called my lawyer and told him what happened, and the lawyer contacted his lawyer and said the closure date will be pushed ahead if this is not done right, and he needed to get out for obvious reasons. But he managed to clean it all up. But that was quite the storm. I remember that because we had no power in this city for 3 days. Luckily at my parents' house they had a barbecue. And well, back then, Dad was notorious for freezing a lot of water and making bags of ice, you know, because we used to go to my uncle's camp down on Premier. So every time we went to the camp, I'm going to let this guy out. Oh, there goes the ambulance. I'm trying to let this truck out here, and the guy wasn't paying attention. He was more curious about where the ambulance was coming from. Don't worry about the ambulance. He's not even coming our way. He's going straight. Just punch it, Chewy. So the ambulance has got to be worried too in this town because people are stupid drivers and don't pay attention to shit. Alright guys, the ambulance is gone. Hammer down. Find the throttle and mash that son of a bitch. See what happens. See what happens. Try and be a nice guy, let a guy out so he can join his buddy, and then you get cocked over at a red light. But yeah, like I wasn't expecting that kind of a storm. We haven't had any crazy weather like that since, and now today they're calling for twisters and shit. I might not have a house to go home to tonight. Like, I don't know, like, it's a friggin' brutal shit out there. A lot of traffic right now, a lot of traffic. Ambulances and cops and M&R people driving around, and yeah, this is a crazy weather. But well, it did cool off today. I shouldn't say that because it's actually pretty nice out right now. It's not too bad, you know. The weather could be a lot worse than it is, and it's not. So, you know, it just finished raining. It's starting to rain now, as you can tell. That's why my wipers are going off. A tornado is like, holy shit, that scares me. I've only ever seen one tornado ever in my entire life, and it wasn't in this city. It was down south in Stratford. My friends had this farm on line 25, I think it was. And they were renting the farmhouse, and the farmer was renting out the crops and shit. And I went out there and hung out, and there was a severe storm in the area, and sure enough, I'm up on the 3rd floor of the house taking a shit, just totally taking a shit, and friggin' I hear the family downstairs freaking out, Adam, you gotta hurry up, it's coming, and I'm like, what the frig are they even talking about? What's coming? And then I'm sitting there and I'm pooping away, and I look out the window, and there it is, in the neighboring farm fields, a giant freaking slinky thing moving around. Well, not really giant, it was kind of slender, but it was pretty intimidating nonetheless, because I'd never seen anything like that except for in movies. So I'm like, holy crap, and I see this, and the moment I saw it, I was so scared, like, every single friggin' ounce of fecal matter in my body just dispensed, like, that Honda sounds like shit. Every single ounce of fecal matter in my body just totally dumped, just dropped. Just like, blah, 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 you know? Like, I've never been in a scene where there's been a tornado and I didn't know what to do. So I'm like, oh God, wipe, friggin' flush the toilet, run downstairs. I'm like, what do we do? It's like right out the window. Meanwhile, it's like, you know, right out the window, but about 100 kilometers away. So they're like, well, we're going to head into the storm cellar. And I'm like, you have one of those? And they're like, well, yeah, we need them because, like, this kind of stuff happens a lot down here. Really? Like, you'd want to live somewhere where tornadoes or something? Like, I know a lot of you guys in the U.S., tornadoes are something you deal with daily. Like, there's places where the moment the weather takes a turn for the worse, the tornado alarms go off and stuff. But up here, it's like you have places you can live where you don't have to worry about that shit. Like North Bay, for instance. The odds of us getting a tornado are slim to nil. And if we do get them, normally they form over a lake, and by the time they hit the land, they die. So it's just a geographical location where we are. We're in what's known as the shield. We're kind of sunken into the ground, so hostile weather usually stays the frig away from us. Usually. Not all the times, you know. 60% of the time it works every time type thing. So sure enough, like, I didn't know what to do. We went to the storm cellar, waited for a bit, and then once the radio, the emergency broadcast system said we're clear, we got out, went outside, checked for damages, and there was no damages or anything. And I'm just sitting there in the storm cellar going, oh frig, I hope it doesn't wreck my car. How the frig else am I going to get back to North Bay? I had no idea how I was going to get home, right? Meanwhile, it's like, who gives a shit about your car, bud? What if the, picks up the house and crushes the storm cellar? How the frig are you going to live? You'll be dead. Like, smarten up, bud. But you don't think about that kind of crap when you're in a tornado. You never do. Your brain's doing like 1,000 freaking calculations a second trying to find out survival rates, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But I know like a lot of my friends from the south there, I'm not in southern Canada, I'm talking about the southern USA. I got a couple people down there that I Skype with every once in a while, and I've had situations where they're like, oh, frig sakes, we got a tornado coming in. And I'm like, well, shouldn't you like go and climb into your bomb shelter or something? Like, that's not good, is it? And they're like, oh, it's fine, they happen all the time. And they're acting like it's just like, how I am with snow. Like, oh, frig, it's snowing out. Oh, whatever, I'll bust out the blower. To them, they just, tornado, whatevs, wrecks the house again. Who cares? We'll get insurance to buy us a new one. And I'm like, I don't know, that kind of shit freaks me out. Like, at least up here in Canada, we don't have separate insurance for tornadoes and earthquakes and that, all the natural disasters. Part of our insurance is called Act of God, and it's on everything, where if a tornado or an earthquake takes out your property or wrecks your car or whatever, Act of God covers it, and it's a no-fault thing too, which is kind of cool. So because it's a no fault, you don't get dinged over for making the claim. It's not like you could have asked that tornado, hey bud, can you like maybe miss my house and go and wreck this guy's place instead? No, it's a no fault because you have no control over what's happening. It's an act of God, as they call it, and shit happens, and not to worry. That's why you pay the big bucks to keep your shit safe and secure. Obviously, a tornado wrecks your house, you could lose all your prized possessions, and especially, like computers and stuff, who gives a shit? That can be replaced. But if you're like me and you have a lot of photo files and photos itself, and stuff you made that you can't just go out to Walmart and buy and replace, well then that's what sucks. The insurance, you could have the best insurance ever, and that won't cover that shit. But as far as computers go, that shit can be replaced, not a big deal. But I don't know. The weather's pretty dick today. I'm hoping tomorrow's nice because I really need to hit that lawn, drop the blade right down to the grass, and just fucking mulch her. But anyway, people, I'm at work now. Look, you can tell. I'm going to throw my car in a parking spot, and then we're going to head inside and start this early shift. 2 till 10, baby. Get out of here at 10 o'clock at night, go home, drink some beers, and we'll do Flyerday if we have power. Yeah, buddy. All right, man. So until I chime back in, peace the frig out. Oh, first break of the day. Yep, my lunch. It's been so busy since I came in. There is so much devastation around the surrounding areas. Outages everywhere. It's been busier than frig. Yeah, apparently Calendar, where Cat Piss lives, apparently they got just tromped with some heavy weather. Knocked the shit out of a bunch of shit and broke a bunch of shit, and power outages and failures and all sorts of jazz going off over there, so that kind of sucks for them. Cogeco Cable's experiencing some wide area network outages, so I have no idea if I even have internet at the house, so chances are I'm making this video and I have no way to get it up to the YouTubes. Go team me. Well, at least all the storm clouds frigged off. You can see them somewhat behind me, those bitches. So I'm working this 2 to 10 shift, and my big problem with this 2 to 10 shift, it's nice when you only have to do it on a Friday, come in a little earlier, get off at 10 o'clock on Friday, but the shift itself feels a lot longer even though it isn't. Like, I'm still working 8 hours. I'm not working any more hours than I would work normally. It's just coming in at 2 and leaving at 10, the shift feels longer. But, you know, whatevs. Then I get out of here and it's like primetime shadfly night, you know, friggin' Night of the Living Shads are out and they're out just ravaging everything. They get their friggin' little pinchers on and they're just annoying as frig. But with this awesome weather right now, and chances are it's going to be like this tomorrow, I'll be able to get out there and shoot that lawn down to frig all, get it nice and short, and then Scruffy can go shit in the backyard again instead of on my driveway, which would be nice. And then that'd be super. And I can get the friggin' backyard and front yard all mowed down so it doesn't look like I have a fern gully growing out there. Son of a bitch. I just can't wait to start my weekend. Frig sakes, can I ever not wait. It's going to be awesome. Awesomer than frig even. What I find awesome is when I get calls from customers and they're currently in areas where there's power failures and they're like, well, my internet doesn't work. You have a power failure. Even if it did work, it wouldn't work. You need power to make that shit run. Like, what the hell? Well, my laptop has power. Your laptop has a battery in it. That's why it has power. Freak, that sounds right. Son of a bitch. I was thinking about shooting over to the corner store and picking up a coffee or something. Freak sakes, am I ever tired. Still feeling the groggies from last night. Frig it. I'm gonna go over there and get a Rocky Road cappuccino because they're friggin' delicious. And it might accidentally wake my ass up and that'd be awesome than frig. Let's go over to the corner store. That's the battle plan. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright, I just came back from the store, grabbed myself a coffee and some taquitos. They had them on sale too for $2. I was like, yeah buddy, love that kind. I love it how they import Seattle's best coffee in the North Bay. Seattle's pretty far from here. But all in all, it's not too bad, you know, it's not too bad. Oh, I hope I don't go home to no internet tonight. If I do, that's gonna suck big times, because without internet, I can't do anything. Can't even watch Netflix. Gotta resort to local videos off the server, which isn't too bad, but you know, I like going online and researching things when I'm at home and stuff, you know, just sit down, put Netflix on the one computer. I should show you that new setup I did. It's kind of funny. So I can watch Netflix off of one rig while I use my main rig for video editing and stuff. It's pretty funny. But I'm gonna head her back inside, drink my coffee, get this night over with. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow the weather's not lying. It's supposed to be sunny and not too bad weather-wise. So I should be able to push the mower around the front yard and ride the mower around the backyard. And I want to do something different tomorrow when I'm mowing. Something pretty frigged up that you guys are probably going to think is dicked. But I'm going to do it anyway because it's funny. But that's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, mow the lawn. And I don't know what else. We'll see what we get into. Anyway, people, peace the frig out. Alrighty people, it's friggin' 10 o'clock. It's time to get the cock out of here and head her home. I'm gonna stop off at Walmart first because there's some shit I need to get, and then we're gonna go home. So let's go. That's dicked. Alrighty people, I am home now. Look at me go. Look at me go. You looking? Look at me go. I'm home. Well, I went to Walmart and I wanted to get one of those great big square fans because I was going to stuff it in my window upstairs and just force friggin' air right in or right out or whatever, you know, but obviously Walmart didn't have any. So then I decided, well, maybe I'll buy myself a pizza. That store's so ass backwards I couldn't find shit in there. Honestly, I bitched about this before. I'm going to do it again just for funsies. If you're looking for dog food, you know where you find it? Check in the men adult pants section and you might find your dog food. They got everything put everywhere. I did find some fans in there. Yeah, they're in the same aisle as the weight benches. Yeah, that makes sense. So they had those in the same aisle as the weight benches. They had a bunch of other shit in there that was just, like, they got automotive and sports mixed together with hardware. It's the most disorganized pile of piss I've ever seen in my life. They gotta step up their game. Like, really get some people in there and organize the shit out of shit and get stuff working right. I understand they're still under construction, but you know what? When Walmart was originally going up and we were shutting down the other Walmart to move into the new Walmart, we weren't that disorganized, so they don't have an excuse. They should not be that disorganized, but they are. It was pathetic, but anyway, people, I feel like making my pizza. I'm probably gonna make that later on. I don't feel like doing that right now. Right now, I think I'm gonna frig over a bottle of wine. Yep, gonna chug-a-lug this bitch, and I think we're gonna do some Flyerday, because I promised you guys Flyerday, and I didn't do Flyerday last week, so oh, phone just went off. So I think I'm gonna frig over a bottle of wine, then do some Flyerday. Should be pretty freaking awesome, I think, maybe, hopefully. Ooh, it's nice and cool up here. Awesome. Holy shit, people, I am hammed. Bottle's empty. Slammed it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do flyers very shortly. Can you like feel the anticipation? Are you anxious? Really? Are you anxious? You should be, because it's time for
Flyerday, gotta look at sales on Flyerday. See what kind of deals they have in the paper. Flyerday, gotta look at sales on Flyerday. See what kind of deals they have in the paper. Flyerday, yeah. Flyerday, yeah. All the sales, so much sales, love the sales.
That's right, people. It's time for Flyerday. Let's get rocking on some flyers. Yeah. Alrighty. Let me turn off this fan. Frig sakes. Let's move on to friggin' Target. Dollar Power. Apparently. Hi, neighbor. Find your new Target store. Already know where it is. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's the detergent that gives me the 7-year itch for 12 bucks. I said Dollar Power, you sons of bitches. Oh, Honey Nut Cheerios. That'll kill me. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper and things. Oh, that's a pretty good deal for mix. Yeah, rum and coke. 2 for $3. Frig yeah. Oh, cheese strings. $6 for cheese strings. That'll make me poop like a king. Not sure if vacuum or floor cleaner. Oh, everybody needs shit wipes in their life. Yup. For those people not like me who can't poop, Laxaday makes you poop like a son of a bitch. $16. Oh, I bet Oreo would eat the shit out of these. Oh, frig you would. Hey, look at me. I'm the guy who starred in Twilight. And I'm selling boxer shorts. So buy my boxer shorts. Because I starred in Twilight. Friggin' goof. Holy shit, I kind of want to buy that for myself. It's a friggin' bow and arrow that you can like shoot, and it's got suction cups and things. We might be going to Target tomorrow, boys. Oh, hello, ladies. How you doing? How you doing, ladies, in your little bikinis? I love that kind. What's up? Want to hang out sometime? Here's my number. Call me maybe. Friggin' lamps. Head and shoulders. Clear the dandruff from your head so it doesn't land on your shoulders. Yup, it's a fact. Holy shit. Look at the price on that laptop. It's so cheap. It must be awesome. $2.99. Must be awesome. Probably not. Ew, a Canon camera. $2.59. Buy it now at Target. More friggin' shampoo. You know what? When guys buy shampoo, they buy shampoo for one reason. Because it says shampoo. That's it. That's all. I never look for full body or friggin' UPS friggin' saving factors or things and Old Spice, and I buy shampoo because it's shampoo. Friggin'. Alrighty, I think this is Canadian Tire. It's Canadian Tire. I got it right. Sorry guys, I'm friggin' ham. Oh my god! They got tires for sale. Oh my god! I don't know what you are, but I want to buy you because you have T-Fall written on you. And that means you're good stuff. It's the motor oil I use in my cars. Castrol GTX. Frig yeah. Oh, anybody who wants to buy fishing shit, Canadian Tire has a lot of fishing shit. They got your like fish cutter knives, fish pulley any guys. Yup. They got it all. Just go to Crappy Tire and pick up your fishing shit. Oh my god, this bike might be able to hold my gasbike.net kit. It might be able to do it. Guess what you'll never catch me doing? Yup, kayaking. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Camping in a friggin' crazy ass looking tent. That's a pretty crazy ass looking tent if you ask me. Holy shit. I could totally find scrap metals with this sumbitch. Chainsaw. Well, it's electric. That's lame. Apparently I can have one of these. Just saying. Apparently I should get one of these because the power around here sucks. Say they have them, but I doubt they do. Frying pans! Is that copyright? iRobot? Will Smith is gonna be pissed. Yeah, way to go, Crappy Tire. Let's advertise a fireplace while it's plus 35 degrees outside. Friggin' goofs. Kinda wanna buy these lights for my shitter. Oh, in case I want to get a haircut in my house, I can buy the chair for it. Frig yeah! DeWalt! Skill. Because when you have skill, you need the tools with the skill, bitch. My axe is my buddy. I take him everywhere. Me and my axe will split the hair on your butt. Ah, frig sakes. Completely useless piece of shit. I have one in my garage, piece of shit. So like, does this oil contain platinum? Is it like worth money in things? Cause that would be super awesome in things. More tires from Canadian Tire. It's almost like they were meant to be. Cause sometimes you need a winch to get yourself out of the stink. And that's why they have winches at Canadian Tire, mother frigger. For those days when you want to polish the living shit out of things. The Polisher Kit, people. Brought to you by Canadian Tire. And Simon Eyes. Canadian Tire and Simon Eyes bring you the polishing kit and things. Alrighty, moving on to Future Shop. Let's see how we can trash talk their junk. Yeah, buddy. For $149 on the Kudo tab, you can have the Nexus 4. Or for $300 you can buy it right from Google Play Store. Just saying. Are you serious, guys? Are you friggin' serious? $349. They show the keyboard kits, right? Doesn't come with it. Nope, gotta buy that extra. Yeah. Oh, wait. Keyboards are... Gotcha, bud. Saw that coming, you friggin' goofs. Piece of shit. You look kinda sexy. What are you doing later on this evening? Ha! The Canon R40 3GB or 8GB, my bad. High definition camera. Complete with 32 times optical stabilization and friggin' zoom and other things, and a 3-inch touch panel, 3.2 megapixel. Oh my god, it's got a better friggin' sensor than my camera. Oh, I can't insult you. Yes, I can. Where's your friggin' light, you goof? It's not really a blue ant, though. Oh, that's the company. I do apologize. Overpriced, underappreciated Apple MacBooks are the way to go. You know, for hipsters. Oh my god, it's so expensive, I'm gonna die. What the frig? That's kind of cool. Yep, I do agree, people. That is a great friggin' deal. Yup. Processors they have. MTK quad core. No idea. Yup, good deal. I wonder if it warms my coffee while it shares my internet. Almost tempted to pick that up for my bedroom so I can watch TV and have a big screen to look at because I moved my 32-inch downstairs. Traxxas! What the hell are you? The e-reverb Evo for $229. He's so pretty. I was told whenever buying a DSLR camera, do not buy a Nikon. That's what I was told. Just telling you what I was told. Just so you know, right on. Saw this friggin' thing in the mail. Mac Lang Summer Sale-obration. Sale-obration time. Come on, skidoo-doo, skid-a-little-doo-doo. Dodge Ram, Dodge Crappy Van, Jeep, Crappy Van. Oh, was Dodge 2 Journey. You look kind of neat. I may accidentally have to call somebody and find out about this, because I would totally jump on this like a fat kid on a Twinkie. Or, you know, like me on a Twinkie. Alrighty, we just got this store in town recently. Giant Tiger, proudly Canadian. We will beat anyone. And there's an angry cat. Look at him. He's like, yeah. Those will kill me. I friggin' love honeycombs. Where's the price? Where's the price? Oh, there we go. Black Diamond. Friggin' cheese. It'll make you poo out your bum. Aw, for frig's sakes, who doesn't like Sundays? Oh, Clariol freaking hair dye. Maybe I should get some of that and hide my gray. Parchment paper. $2. I wonder whose body would envy that shit. Yes! Yes? Yes. Not sure if happy or crying. I don't know. People, it's been seen on TV. You know this is good. It's been seen on TV. You know you need this. It's a universal car phone mount, grips to any phone or GPS. You need this. Seen on TV. You need this. What the frick? Oh, hey baby. How you doing? How you doing, baby? Yeah, daddy like. Oh, $12. I kind of maybe sort of maybe need one of those, because I kind of sort of maybe destroyed one of those. Complete with that Pedo Bear handbag. Complete with the Pedo Bear handbag. $5. Alrighty people, that's all I got for Drunken Flyerday. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I am pretty, that bottle of wine really cocked over my, the fuck is this? Oh, apparently bath fitters want you to, focus. Bath fitters want you to save some money on some bath fittings. I don't give a shit about that. Piece of shit. But hopefully you enjoyed Drunken Flyerday. Anybody who has me on Facebook knows that I just drank a bottle of wine prior to... Well, I think I told you guys too. Yeah, I did. Just hammered down a bottle of wine, did some Flyerdays. Yeah, buddy, that's what I do. But, people, I think I'm going to shut the vlog down here, get this sumbitch all edited up and drilled up to the tubes of you so you can all enjoy it. And, yeah, if you liked today's video, like button. Questions, comments, concerns. Keep in mind, it is the weekend. Don't know if I'll be replying, but we'll see what we can do. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.